So right now we're currently 1 week into April, and as you can see here, just with one product alone for Q1, I've done over 100K. I just clicked here to date because that was easier. It was really like 101K for Q1 just with one product. And of course you have your measly like 3, 5, 10K stores here and there. But regardless, I made those sales while working the least amount I ever have in my life. And not even to get corny, but while enjoying my life more than I have in years, or really honestly, the most I ever have since actually like becoming an entrepreneur and starting business. And the reason for that is because while half of this space is either scamming or making AI videos, me and all of my associates basically went back caveman status and essentially started doing organic the OG way. And I've kind of been on this kick for months. If you guys look back at some of my videos or my past videos over these last few months, I've kind of been hinting at this and kind of been more of an advocate for basically doing organic the OG way in terms of products, easy products, stupid, simple to film with products, high virality, all these different things. And this is coming from a guy, by the way, who's been an advocate beforehand for running untapped products, running really high converting products and all of these things. And, of course, as always, I'm constantly evolving with the space and really constantly just trying to find that next thing that'll make me more money and make me enjoy my life more. And that's how I've ended up here. Now, as always, I'm still doing really on average anywhere from 30 to 50K a month with organic. Of course, every now and again, those big daddy months. The only difference is, like I said in the beginning of this video, I'm working half the time, if not less. Before these last few months, I used to work 6 to 7 days a week. 9 times out of 10, that was like 8 to 10 hour days. And around 80% of that time was spent with me filming. And a big reason for that is honestly, was my own fault. I kept deciding to run products just for the sake of, they convert at 6K per mil, 10K per mil. They're just, they convert so high. I should put my time and effort into them. I should put all these hours into one video. And I basically just made, like a lot of you do out there, made myself hate my life all for the sake of running a product that converts higher. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to make this video to tell you to run low converting products. That's not the point at all. It's really just to make the point of you don't got to run products just because they convert high. And I can elaborate even more on that. You see, for the last few months, how I've been approaching organic and how I've also been coaching organic within Per Mill's advanced program is almost essentially how everyone was doing organic in 2022, 2023. And no matter how many people are telling you on YouTube that organic doesn't work anymore, or, you got to do all these AI videos, or you got to rip content, or you got to like make these fake storylines, or just, whatever that next thing is that everybody just always has to make a video on that is every time 100% bullshit. Organic, the OG way, is actually now in 2026 the best way to be doing organic. And it's really not even just on the sales side of things. Everybody has different goals. Everybody has different aspirations. Some people, they're only driven by money, all these different things. But once you kind of get to where I'm at in business, I've, been technically what people consider successful for years now. I realized, dude, like I want to actually enjoy my life. I want to love my life. I want to have a business that doesn't constantly stress me out and make me feel like everything's gonna crumble. And I also want to be able to go on vacations and have fun and go do random things and, not basically constantly be cooped up in my room or, now my warehouse, filming videos, just working. And so not only am I now making just as much money with organic, just as consistently, which really could be 2 to 3x if I just put more time into it, but instead I'm just so happen to be favoring actually living my life right now. I did that last year too. I kind of basically, I'll bang out, I'll go super hard for Q4 and then Q1 I'm just chill. I just really like to vibe out. And now how I've been approaching organic has allowed me to do that infinitely, indefinitely. And so now not only has this approach towards organic allowed me to make just as much money with organic as I ever have, just as consistently. And of course, allowing me to make so much more money for all of the 4, 5, and 6 figure organic dropshippers that put their trust in me to help them scale. But now I finally get to have the life associated with, actually making a lot of money, actually being successful. Don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you it's easy. I'm not saying you're going to go out there, approach organic this way, and then you're going to just rip millions of dollars. That's not what I'm saying. But it is so much simpler that there's just this vibe to it that's just so much less stressful. And all I really started doing was, once again, this is coming from a guy who has, a mentorship program, the only mentorship program that guarantees winning products. And really the biggest change I made and all I've been doing is instead of just like obsessing so hard over what a product converts at per million views, I just started really only dialing in on products and running products where I look at them and go, dude, like this is stupidly viral over all other things. Like I could literally hold this shit in frame with my hand like this and it'd probably go viral. Or just basically like you barely got to do shit and this is going viral because it's just that intrinsically viral. Whether that's just, it doing something just ridiculous or, looks ridiculous. Like virtually, I just shifted my product criteria to all these attributes that say, okay, it's got to convert at X, Y, and Z per mil, and changed it to like stupidly overly focused on just ridiculous wow factor, ridiculous intrinsic virality. And really the only other thing I was focusing on that made this huge switch, which also, product wise, that also kind of goes into the content side of things, is making sure every product I run, I know for a fact it's not going to take me more than like 10-ish, 15-ish minutes beginning to end filming and editing. With one or two of the products I've been running, literally taking me, I dead ass kid you not, like 5 minutes to record and edit. One of those products I'm referring to literally doesn't even need multiple clips for its winning concept. Like it's literally just one clip. There is no editing besides basically trimming off a second or two from the beginning and end of the video. And literally that's it. Just switching my focus to products that in the grand scheme of things make organic actually fun. Like, you're not stressed. You're not sitting there like, grieving through every single video because it takes so long to film for. The clips are so annoying. You got to edit for so long. And then you do all that. You put hours into one video and it bangs out 5K views. And literally just that simple change with the actual products I'm choosing to run, which of course play into virtually your entire organic business, is what's got me to this point. Like, dude, I have been in this space forever now, literal years. It really was getting to a point with organic where I just did not enjoy it. Like seriously, I was suffering because I was just forcing myself to do organic because of course that's, my main stream of income. It's literally how I support my family. Like literally just ask myself like, what is the one thing or multiple things I could change right now that'll allow me to actually enjoy my life, actually spend time with my family, go on trips, do all these things, and actually enjoy the work I do, but still have a good, successful business. And so while everybody else in organic is sitting there like, oh, let's learn AI and spend 8 hours like generating an AI video. Let's do TikTok shop. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's, keep on this like upward trend of like running the world's most annoying and hard to film products on the planet. I was in the laboratory, just straight up in the lab with it, like thinking like, okay, we've reached success with organic. What can I do to up the ante even more? Sure, I could make more money, but like, what could I do to enjoy my life more? Like that would be the next best thing, right? Okay, we've reached success. Now I can just stop hating my life. And this is it. And I found it. It's a beautiful thing. That's why I made this video on it for you. So with that being said, I hope this video can kind of change your mind. I know it's really hard to process what I'm saying, considering all the mumbo jumbo that's on YouTube, all the other like new things you got to go try and do. And you're hearing me literally say like, let's literally go back in time. And that is actually what will make you more money with organic. I know it sounds kind of like contradictory, but the proof is in the pudding. It's just an absolute fact. You see my stores, my sales, if you follow me on IG, just for me taking this approach with my own organic stores, of course I start taking this approach with who I'm coaching and all these 4, 5, and 6 figure organic dropshippers that I coach. It's even helping these guys do record numbers while filming for products that are literally taking them like 10 minutes to record and edit a video for. Literally handfuls of guys that are just kind of on the top of my mind right now. 10K days, 20K days, 30K days, 100K weeks, back-to-back 100K months. We just had another student do like 220K in less than 3 weeks. All of them with products that I kid you not a single one of them are taking over like 15-ish minutes to film and edit for. Try kind of what I've been talking about in this video with the products you're running, just for your next 2 to 3 products or, the next month or two. Not only will you probably make more sales than you ever have, but you'll actually probably start to enjoy your life a little bit and actually enjoy your business. And if this video got you pumped up and you want to start on that right now, actually making more sales than you ever have while working half the time, then I'll leave a link down below in the description of this video where you can apply for my one-on-one mentorship, where me and my 7-figure team of organic dropshippers take 4, 5, and 6-figure organic dropshippers and help you scale to your first year next 6 and 7 figures. And now we do that while also kind of being huge advocates for enjoying your life and trying to help you automate and systemize and run your business in a way that actually gives you time to live your life. But I mean, outside of that, I hope this video for, a lot of my 4, 5, and 6-figure organic dropshippers out there that are really struggling and constantly working, constantly stressed, I really hope this video changes things for you.